Okay, let's check and see how you did on your problem set question. So the question said the gas tank in Zachary's car has a capacity of 60 liters. He adds 23 liters, 825 milliliters of gas to the tank, which already has 2,050 milliliters of gas. How much more gas can Zachary add to his gas tank? So let's look at the question. So we know the gas tank can hold 60 liters altogether. He adds 23 liters, 825 milliliters of gas to the tank, but we know that the tank already had this much. Okay, so the big question is how much more gas can Zachary add to the gas tank? Okay, so let's look at it. We know that the whole gas tank is 60 liters, right? So that's information we know for sure, because we know his car has a capacity of 60 liters. And we also know that he adds this much, the 23 liters, 825 milliliters to the tank, but it had to have started with some gas, which was this amount. So let's start with that amount first. So we will make our tape diagram like this. So with this, we have the amount, here we go, that it started with, right? And then we also have the amount he adds, right? Let's see if I can move that. And then we have whatever's left. We don't know how much more gas he can add, which is this. Okay. So right now I know his, let's just change it to black. All right. So we know that his whole gas tank is 60 liters. And right now it already had 2,050 milliliters of gas, right? 2,050 milliliters of gas. We also know that he added 23 liters, 825 milliliters of gas to the tank. So we know he added that to this after that was already in there. So 23 liters, 825 milliliters of gas. So, and we're trying to figure out how much more gas, that's this part over here, can he add to the tank? Well, first we need to know how much is in there to begin with, right? So we're going to start by adding those two together. So let's do that. So I have 2,050 milliliters, because remember that is how much he already had. And I want to add that to this. This is supposed to be a 3. 23 liters, 825 milliliters. So I can just convert that to 23,825 milliliters, just to make it easy to add it together as long as it's all lined up. So I'm going to say 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 0 plus 8 is 8. 2 plus 3 is 5. And I'm going to bring down my 2. So right now I know that these two together is 25,875 milliliters. I still have to figure out this. I need to figure out how much more. I know how much the whole gas tank takes, and I know how much is in there right now. So what did you do to figure that part out? You should have subtracted. So you have 60,000 is how much it totally can take in liters. Okay, so let me stop this for a second. Okay, I stopped it because I was thinking there's something wrong here. There's no way at 60,000 liters. It's 60 liters, but it's not liters. It is milliliters. So that makes so much more sense to me now. So let's erase that. Okay, now it makes more sense. Milliliters. Okay, and we are going to subtract out our 25,875 milliliters. Oh, and I love it. Look at all those zeros. So I can't take this away and I've got to borrow. So I'm going to start all the way back here and borrow from the 6. And when I do that, it makes this a 5, which makes this a 10. Okay, but I still can't do this because it has to be change this number. So I'm going to borrow again, make this 10, turn into a 9. Going to make this a 10 now. Still not helping me yet. So I got to borrow from that 10, make this one a 9, which makes this one a 10. Still not helped yet. So let me borrow one more time. So I'm going to change this to 9. And that gives me a group of 10 to put over here now. So I can say 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7, 2. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 5 is 4. 5 minus 2, 3. Okay, and then we just need to write out our sentence. So I'm going to make a box right here so I can write it out. So I can look back at the question, how much more gas can Zachary add to the gas tank? Okay, so I know that he can add, so I'm going to use that question to answer it in a sentence. Zachary can add 34,125 milliliters more to his gas tank. If I wanted to get real specific, I could say, or 34 liters, 125 milliliters more to his gas tank. Okay, so that's how you do that one.